Hello, my name's Larry, and today we're going to go through a tour of a water park that I made for Planet Coaster 2 that you can also get through the Frontier Workshop. Alright, so the first thing that I would like to show is the water park right here, and it has the creator code right in the middle of the screen. You can also get to any of my creations through putting just my Larry hashtag 36641 into the workshop and finding all the things that I've made. In addition to that, I also have made Flumes, the station, inner tubes, Queen Splash, this planter, outdoor string lights, tropical theme snack corner, and something I call Surfboard. I'm gonna go through the park and show all of these. I just kind of wanted to let you know I have like 9 things that I'm gonna be like displaying, and if you like any of them or you like the whole park, you can copy it, or you can just copy the components that I kind of separated from the park. Alright, so here is the park. I think I named it like the best water park, complete water park, or something like that. I wanted to have a lazy river that encompassed everything, and I thought it was like a really cool idea. I actually made a really cool water park in one of my franchise mode parks, but it had like 7,000 items, so I wasn't able to copy it all and upload it. I might keep messing around to see if there's another way to upload it, but I thought this one was like a little more scaled down and could just be more of like a starter. Starting at the beginning, this is the facilities shell. So in here we have water pump, we have power. I just realized the pump's not connected. So let me fix that real quick. I moved it around a couple of times because it wasn't really working that well. There we go. Alright, but I think it's kind of neat, and I kind of did this cutout thing. Made like a little break area over here. But you enter the water park by going over a bridge, and this is the like minimum height that it has to be that you can have a path over the water, which is really annoying because it just does not look that good, but I tried to kind of hide it with some of the ivy and differenting the ivy. I also have these fake pergolas over here. I mean, they're real pergolas, but you know, kind of like a cabana type thing, but your guests won't be able to reach them. Over here we have the like relaxation area, and it looks like I have a ton of lifeguards, and that's because I do. That is because it's really hard to have a massive lazy river like this without having just the constant like, your pool's unsafe, your pool's unsafe. So I kind of spammed them, and then I think the pool safety is, 65. Not the best, but not the worst, but I don't think that'll be as annoying as if I didn't spam it. Another note about the lazy river is I have infinity edge and then path edge, so your guests won't get stuck in weird areas. So that's something to be careful too if you do make a lazy river, to know what kind of edge type that you're using, because if I were to have like pathing right here, they would just get up anywhere and get out and then be like, I am stuck, and then you keep getting that message about your guests being stuck. But anyways, yeah, this is the lazy river. There's basically only 2 entrances, this end over here and then this end over here. Another thing that I have are all the changing rooms, because if you've messed around with water parks at all, you know that the changing rooms are kind of difficult to manage, because it seems like at certain points of the day, it's just there, you can't have, like, there's just not enough changing rooms to satisfy the needs. I did this like custom like wrapping with these I don't even know what they are, pillars? I'm not even sure what they're called, but I also included all the lighting and everything, and just try to make a cohesive like blue tropical theme. That's kind of what I was going for. Over here we have a Splash Emporium and guest services for tickets, and then 1 more changing room and 1 more bathroom as well. I love using the widest path possible because I seem to have too many people all the time. I don't know if anyone else has that issue, but then with too much cement or too much path, I think it just starts to look really gross. So I kind of broke it up by deleting a hexagon and putting in this little spinning fountain water feature that also looks really, really good at night, I think. It's kind of like chill and relaxing, and Queen Splash, I think that's like what this is called. Anyways, I have that as a separate thing if you like planters. Yeah, right over here. So if you wanted to have just this in your park and kind of mix it up, and then if you're good with doing your own custom scenery, you'd be able to delete, well, not all of that, delete just the top part of this and add whatever you wanted. So yeah, you can really customize that. Another feature that I have is I think this like path area is really nice, especially like with all the decorations of these little floaties. I loved making the floaties. I thought it was so fun, and choosing the colors, and I hope it's not too much blue. I thought it kind of like was a vibe, so if you don't like it, I mean, you can always just choose a different color. It's really easy to swap out colors, so just gotta go through and do that. Actually, I think if you were to highlight this, let's just do this real quick. No, that won't work. Thought there would be a really easy way to color it all. I saved this whole flume and the decorations around it and the whole scenery around it as its own code, so you'll be able to pick that up as well in the workshop. This ride is, I mean, I think it's pretty good. I also don't think it's too expensive, but Prestige is 1,000, so guests should be paying a lot more for it if that's what you're trying to do. This one's not quite as great with the Fear, but both of these are over 6 excitement, which I think is, that's usually just my goal whenever I make a ride. And then these two flumes aren't any different. Unfortunately, it's just the same flume, just going the other way. But I kind of wanted it to have this like bit of symmetry, so that's kind of what I was going for with this park. These pools, nothing special about them. I don't even put like ladders or diving board or anything. If that's something that you like to do, you can go ahead and do that. I also made sure to delete the pathing in between the slides because of course your guests get up at the most like inconvenient spots, and so they were getting stuck right here and stuck over here, so I had to kind of connect this just so that you don't keep getting spammed. I mean, you might still be getting spammed, that message that your guests are getting stuck, but it at least won't be as annoying. There's some food vendors over here. What is this? Ice cream and milkshakes, I believe that's what that is. There's also water filters around here. Yeah, water filter here, so that we can keep both of these clean. And I disguised them. I mean, I think it looks okay. It's not the best disguise, but better than just a big chunk of metal for your water distributor. I also made this little like surfboard rack. Whenever I went to Hawaii, there was this wall of surfboards down near Waikiki Beach. So I kind of wanted to make something similar to that, just at like, of course, like a way smaller scale. So that's what this is. I believe I spelled surfboard wrong in it, so please be kind, but I was just kind of goofing around with my friends and I spelled it. All right, over here, this is the snack corner, I believe is what I called it. It has So Delightful, Haya Sushi, and then a vending machine. And it's kind of like this open air, breezy little snack area over here with, minimal decorations. And I kept using not the full facility just because the water park, I thought it would be really like nice weather. And so you kind of want to have this not really like indoor areas. So that's what I was going for with that. Over here we have Queen Splash in a little pool floaty, and it's on an animatronic with a little splashy thing behind it. I thought it was kind of cute. It kind of creates some movement, and I know you see the track underneath. I tried a whole bunch of different color combinations, water combinations, everything that I could try to make it to like not really appear, but this is kind of where we're stuck at. But regardless, I think it looks nice and it's kind of like a fun little factor to have. And I guess that's it. Is that all I made? I said I made 9 things. Oh yeah, I made like this as like a little thing that you can copy. So, you know, like you can kind of just like put it along your path, like just like that is kind of what I was imagining. And just really simple. And I think it's straight. It's close enough for me. So hopefully you all like it. Something I didn't make as like a blueprint is like this planter. I guess I could real quick if you guys wanted to. I make stuff like this all the time. In one of my other parks I have like 10 different types of planters like this. This is just a planter with a hedge with a tree in the middle. The ones over here I did put lighting, like you can see the light underneath it so that it kind of lights up at night. It doesn't really supply much lighting for your guests. It's kind of more just for the ambiance. Let's see. Yeah, see, like it doesn't really light anything up, but I think it does just do. Wow, that is really bright. Oh my goodness. Okay, I didn't test that one out at night, obviously. This is kind of a last minute ad I did over here. I had these like just stalls without any protection. I thought that was a little too harsh, or at least it felt a little too harsh. So I went ahead and added the waves on the back over here, and that little turtle, added some decorations to the top, and just called it snacks, leaned a surfboard on it. But I mean, I'd like to think I put a lot of like effort into the details and, you know, like putting these floaties here. And if you've ever been to like a water park, I feel like wrangling these guys, it's so difficult and they're always just thrown all over the place. And so I try to include that detail here. Like, you know, as a kid, whenever I'd go, I'd always see them like thrown over the edge and, you know, they just sit there and get all gross and dusty. So even though I don't even have a flume with it, I think it is just kind of like a cute idea. And just a way to incorporate something different into the park. But I had a lot of fun making it. I do have some like video of me making it, but I just kept making so many little changes. So if you want to watch me build another park, just let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to record all of it, or maybe even do it live on Twitch and then upload the VOD. But for the last part of the video, I kind of wanted to just show you the mayhem that happens with water parks and guests. So ideally when I made this, I wasn't thinking this being the main part of the park, just like a little addition. And I think it could handle the guest load really well with that. But in this scenario where this is all there is, it is not going to be able to handle it well. So it's just really funny to watch all the people come in. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, like, it's just gonna... Oh my god, they're running. Oh, they stopped. Oh, they're running. And let me make sure everything's actually open. Alright, everything's open. 3 times speed. Let's see what happens. I don't know if I mentioned, but there's also a medium staff building in here. So honestly, like, if you want this in your park, you'd be able to just plop it down and get all that you need from it. You may need to make that one connection, which maybe I can fix if that is an issue. But hopefully it's not. All right. Let's see what the people are doing. Oh my gosh, but look. You know, I make a 12 wide path and they just use this little bit of it. And see, of course, there's never enough change in your room, but that's okay. Like, this is the initial rush, and hopefully if you put this down in addition to a park that you already have going, it's not going to be that bad. Oh, let's see. That happened. I thought I fixed that. Maybe I didn't. But look at that. We have, I mean, I don't know if this is 1,000 people or what, but How they shake. Almost 2,000 people in this itty bitty water. And they're just going home. So watch this. So these people that are in the lazy river, I mean, they're not going to be able to get out until over here. And they will. So maybe not like the most practical lazy river, but I do think it's kind of fun still. Oh, here's another spot where people can get in and out. I forgot about that spot. But this is kind of a long stretch to go. Maybe not like in real life. Actually, maybe in real life too. It's kind of fun to watch them swim. But you know, I have this running at bargain and it's at $30. Bargain at 14. Bargain at 14. Bargain at 20, 29. Green splashes over there just floating. I see, I think this like just looks like real, almost kind of like real life, like something that you'd see at a water park where it's that open air type of market. And so this is the blueprint that I uploaded to the workshop over here. I guess someone's stuck there, oh well. And you know, if you swap it out, I mean, you can, I think I had to change the size of the sign, but and then let's check it out at night. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a little dark, but I could have probably put a light on that. Probably could have put more lights over here. These people getting snacks. Oh, this young lad got a milkshake and a gelato. Yeah. Good for them. And of course, the changing rooms. The changing rooms. It's always an issue. But again, I like mass let in 2,000 people at once, so I knew it was going to be a problem. Before changing rooms for like 4 slides, I don't know. That seems like not too bad of a ratio. The pool. Now, something that I did in another park to try to help with my pool overcapacity thing is I literally just connected the lazy river, which never really has that many people in it, to the pool, and then the square footage increased, and then the pool overcapacity thing wouldn't pop up for me. Is that kind of cheesing? Yeah. And sometimes it's just annoying to get that notification popping up over and over. I guess I really didn't show off the station platform for the Flume. So I have some like of this bunting, and then I put the planters, I put the posters up. And I added this flag. I love the little flags. I think the flags are cute. I also love the posters. I like that they light up. I think it makes it look kind of realistic. I also tried to do like a sign for this one. But I mean, anyways, thank you everyone for watching my YouTube video. If you have any questions or if you have any comments or if you want to see me make anything else in the future, please let me know. If you like the things that I made, you can find me on the Frontier Workshop by typing in Larry hashtag 36641. You can download any of these creations that I made today. So thank you so much for stopping by and see you next time.